You already know who it is. It's your boy Farrazar, live and in the building. Here in Sit TV Studios, you are now tuned in to the No Filter Talk Show live, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, do we have some things to talk about tonight. But before I get into any of that, I must bring in my trusty, musty, but never dusty co host. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andre Scott, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm.
Mr. Scott, how we doing tonight?
I'm doing damn good. It's cold as shit outside for it to be spring, but hey, you know what? I live in Maryland, so it's to be expected.
I keep telling motherfuckers that Mother Nature is bipolar than a some bitch. Somebody need to write her ass a prescription. 1 minute it's 70 degrees, next thing it's 36. I don't know what the hell is going on. But like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into the No Filter Talk Show live, and got some good subject matter to discuss tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to discuss this stereotype given to black women as being the most masculine women on the planet. But hold on, I'm being rude. Before I get into that, real quick, Dre, take 30 seconds to a minute to tell us about your day off.
I sat on my ass and I read and watched TV.
Okay. All right.
That was it. It's cold outside.
Saved us on some time there. Cool. So, I came across a little article on a white guy. I don't even know what the on a white man that now identifies as a white woman, and come to find out he didn't identify as a white woman until he turned 21 years old. Uh, and this white man went from like last place in the men's competition to first place in the women's competition. Yeah, on the other hand, they had this Nigerian girl whom they are asking to. Let me pull up the article real quick and share it real quick. Let's go there. Let me go here, there. Here we go. This here. Dre, can you see that? Are you tuned in to anywho?
Yeah. I'm watching it.
Yeah. Here we go. Leah Thomas. That's the in the bottom left hand corner. Leah, uh, that's the name now, was born a biological man, and he didn't so-called transition into a woman until he turned 21 years old. He now competes with women, where he went from being ranked 462 as a man swimmer to the number one swimmer in women's swimming. Yeah. So as we read on,
That's a leap.
now meet Caster. See, she got semen in her last name. So okay, I'm gonna leave that last name alone because I really can't. Drake, can you pronounce that last name?
I'm not
Saminya. I'm gonna say Saminya. I'm gonna
There
say
we go.
now
that
meet Caster Saminya.
That works.
She's 31 years old, born a biological woman from South Africa. She was recently denied the chance to compete in the Tokyo Olympics because she said to be too mannish. Are you fucking serious? They wanted her to take medicine to lower her naturally gifted testosterone. Since she refused, this woman was not allowed to compete with other women. Can't make this shit up. Now, okay, yeah, she does have strong facial features. I get it. And she is, and the pose that she's doing with her flexing her guns ain't really helping her much neither. But the fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, she was born a biological woman. She has a vagina. She can have kids. Let's go back over here to Mrs. the Leah Thomas, that was born a biological man, that transitioned, so-called transitioned into a woman, meaning that so-called transition, meaning he probably hasn't even had a sex change. You know, uh, where he sucked as a fucking man swimmer. Pardon my French, ladies and gentlemen, but this here is pissing me off quite a bit. To the number one swimmer in the women's swimming. What? This is all types of messed up here, people. This is all types of messed up. Look at this. Look at this. Listen, they actually asked this woman to take medicine. Hold on, let me stop sharing it. They actually asked this woman to take medicine to lower her testosterone so that so that the other so that the white folks would have a chance. That's basically what it was. Can you take this medicine and lower your testosterone, please, so that these other folks can have a chance at winning? Because you're too mannish. Like you're too mannish. How I'm wondering how did they even explain that to her? Like okay, Dre, let's play make pretend real quick. Let's play make pretend real quick. I am the runner. I am the seaman last name girl. I'm Caster Saminya. I'm Caster Saminya. Okay, and you are the officials from the Tokyo Olympics. Now you have to come and tell me that me as a biological woman. Damn. Okay, I really put myself as a woman too. Okay, I set myself up for that one. But anyway, I don't give a damn. I'm representing my people tonight. I am, you know what I'm saying, the woman that's running. I'm the biological woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, and you are the official from the Tokyo Olympics. Come and tell me that I'm too. How would you come and explain to me that I'm too mannish? And how would you ask me to take medicine to lower my testosterone? Let's just play make pretend real quick. Now I'm out here I'm out here warming up. I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm about to go out here and smash them. You seen her picture? She posed and everything. Yeah, I'm about to go out here and kill this.
I'm the official.
You're the official that has to come and give me the heartbreaking news that I'm too mannish to compete.
Yeah, and walk up on you with my clipboard and everything, and be like,
And I'm out here.
Yeah, here. Can you go ahead and read this note while I run really fast for saying something fucked up and stupid? Because that's how it should have been.
They'd be like, what is this? What is this? What
exactly?
What do you mean? I must. What do you mean, mannish? I am mannish. What do you?
And this isn't the first time. This is
no.
But this isn't the first time this has happened.
She'd be like, what is this medicine I must take? No.
Remember what happened? Do you remember the comments that were made about Venus and Serena Williams? Serena Williams, mainly. One of the
I'm gonna just share it. I'm gonna just share it again while you're talking. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it was. I can't remember exactly how far back it was, but there were all these offhanded comments made about the fact that Venus and Serena are jacked, and everyone's like, "Oh, I cannot believe it."
I remember that.
And I'm like, in the comments that were being made and talked about, like, first of all, their physique, their mother and father ain't small individuals, for one. Number two, they're professional athletes.
Mm-hmm.
So do you not want them to look like they play their sports professionally? I mean, how many fat NBA players can you fucking name while they're still playing? Not after they retire, like Charles Barkley. because he said he don't
Mhm.
fucking care no more. But how many NBA players or WNBA players for that matter?
This is some bullshit, man. This is some
That,
bullshit.
but that goes so that also leans into the whole is the stereotype that black women are too masculine, and which contributes to one of the reasons why they have problems maintaining relationships because they want to be the man in the
Hold on,
relationship.
Drake. Let me get into that. I want to get into that, and I want to get into the meat and potatoes of that right there. Exactly what you was just talking about. I don't mean to cut you off,
No, no.
but I got something for that. I'm about to go on real quick. Let me break myself up. Now, about this stereotype that's been given to black women as being the most masculine women on the planet. You know, sometimes I wonder if that stereotype is actually naturally true or whether black women have been forced into playing a masculine role because of the black man's economical circumstances and him not being able to provide for his family properly. Now,
Or also
now,
the sociological standard too.
hold on, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Now, when it comes to black women being the most masculine of all women, I do feel that that is true in a sense of strength and them being the most naturally strongest women on the planet in a sense of strength, true in a sense of strength. Now, because to be honest, I'm not sure if other races of women on the planet could have survived that treacherous 6 month sail of being chained down in the bottom of a ship like cargo while being raped, beaten, and damn near starved. So yes, I say that my black queens are the most mentally and physically strongest women on the planet, and our ancestors carry the receipts. So when it comes to them being the most physically strongest women on the planet, I would agree with that. Even though I know a few Russian bitches that'll give them a run for their money, but we ain't gonna get into
I mean
that.
that's Russia
But
though. We ain't touching that.
but but as far as them being the most manliest women, I can't get down with that. I think that because our black queens are the most naturally strongest women on the planet, it often at times gets them equated as being manly. Um, let's get into another reason as to why society labels our black women as being masculine. You see, when the majority of black women were forced to fend for themselves as a result of black men being taken out of the home because of mass incarceration, the economical strife of not having employment, and drug addiction, which most likely was a result of the economical strife, you know what I'm saying? It caused our black women to have to fill both sets of shoes and become the main provider and the disciplinary for the children. For example, when it came to their sons, black women were left to teach their sons how to become men when we all know that that is not possible. I mean, she can love them and raise them, but teaching them how to become a man must come from a strong, responsible man. And let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like most women's way of raising boys nowadays, is yeah, spoiling the shit out of 'em. That's their way of teaching him how to become a responsible man. I'm just talking about what I see. That's all. And you know what I'm saying? Which that does nothing more but turn him into, a lazy, good for nothing piece of shit that uses women for whatever the hell he can get from them. But anyway, but because of mass incarceration, economical strife, and drug addiction, you know, they are the main factors in our black women having to fill both sets of shoes. It has also caused our black women problems in obtaining positive relationships with men. Let me explain. Now, our black women have become so used to being the head of the household that it's hard for them to take a back seat when they find a strong black alpha male. You know what I'm saying? They are so used to being in charge that they tend to want to stay in charge while in a relationship. And this is what us black men must understand, that this is why our black women are coming off as acting too masculine. Men have to understand that a lot of our black women's hands are full with working 2 to 3 jobs to make ends meet, to, what I'm saying, make up for the help that she's missing for her and her children, which is not allowing her to concentrate more on her femininity. I mean, a lot of black women hardly have time to put themselves together to look presentable for a man. This is why it's important, for us black men, when we get with a black woman, it is important for us to sit our queens down and explain to them why it's okay to sit in the passenger seat and let the man drive. You got to come off. You got to explain to her fellas, like, look, you know what I'm saying, you ain't doing this by yourself no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to, take 70% of that burden off of your shoulders. Don't worry about the car getting fixed. I got that. Don't worry about the grass getting cut. You know what I'm saying? I got that. Don't worry about the house being fixed. I got that. All the physical man stuff, don't, you know what I'm saying, that you were forced to do by yourself. Don't worry about that. I got that. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's going to take some time for her to adjust being in the passenger seat, but you just got to explain to her, like, listen, I'm the one that's putting most of the gas in this car, and I'm a hell of a driver. So sit your ass back and be feminine for daddy. Shit. So I mean, you tell her, what I need you to do is just concentrate on being a queen. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? That gives her more time to pamper herself and keep herself more presentable. And 100% feminine for her king. Because ladies, that's what us men want. We want 100% femininity. But like I was saying, fellas, we must understand how our women got into this position and how they began to be called masculine in the first damn place. Because they've been left to fend for themselves. So it's like they had to survive. They had to toughen up. So I'm gonna bring Dre back in. Dre, your thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna say about like 90% of that I'm on board with. The other 10% I leave in reserve, that there are certain circumstances that happen in a woman's life where they have to be, quote unquote, the masculine one for, in terms of survival, based off adaptability and circumstances. You know,
I got
taking
you.
to the fact that taking to the fact that one of the worst ones, a woman who's a victim of rape, and she's still dealing with the trust issues of getting close to a male, having a male be in her life, being intimate, and she can either sink or swim, fall apart
Mhm.
mentally and emotionally, or pull the bootstraps up hard and tight, and jump into certain roles that are normally reserved for a male. She may have to learn how to change her own tire, and work on her own vehicle, and do maintenance around the house, because she's still dealing with
Mhm.
triggering moments and effects, and reminders of the male or males in a horrible, horrible worst case scenario that took advantage of her and hurt her. So there is a large percentage left over from, like I said, 90%. I feel you on board with. I'm wholly on board with that, because a lot of the stereotypes and the mindset came from the fact that a lot of black women have been put into their role outside of their control. You know, but finishing the thought on some of the reasons why a black woman, or a woman in general, may have to take on certain masculine identities, is purely from a survival standpoint. Some of them is by choice, that some women are hopefully independent, and they're just like, you know what, fuck it, I can change my own tire. You know what? I am fully capable and a spatial thinker, and I can get on YouTube and watch this quick tutorial and I can change my own damn oil. I can fix something in my house without resorting to having to call a male. And then there's the other aspect of it that a lot of women don't want to be seen as helpless for calling a man for something that they believe themselves intelligent enough and physically capable enough of doing.
That
But back
feminism
to
shit.
what you
Is
were
that
talking about.
feminism shit?
Well, that's a human thing. Nobody wants to be perceived as weak because once you're perceived as weak, you get put into this box of prejudgment. And then there's the individuals that may try to actually take advantage of this preconceived notion of weakness. It may not be something at the forefront of an individual's brain, but subconsciously, you're aware of the fact that you're being viewed through a certain colored lens about your standing in life. Are you weak? Are you strong? Are you dumb? Are you smart? And women, predominantly black women, have to battle that. So a lot of black women don't want to be caught up in that whole judgment kaleidoscope of can they, will they, won't they, should they, could they, and how the fuck did they? Instead of just saying fuck it, I'm just going to do it. Because nobody wants to sit around and have somebody thinking one thing about them and then saying out their mouth the totally other thing. That erodes a whole lot of trust. So going back to what we were saying about these stereotypes that have been built into the
Mhm.
black community with black women, there are so many situations and circumstances that have put black women in the driver's seat of having to fulfill the role of man and woman in the household. Because, like you said, a brother may have just made one bad mistake because he's trying to make some quick money to take home. And now he's gone for the next 10 to 15. Or a young brother could have been somewhere in the wrong place at the wrong time, and now he's gone forever. There's a lot of everyday circumstances that we should not have to normalize in the black community
Mm.
where a young man who just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, or however you may want to structure that, and no longer be able to be part of that provider system at home in a black family. So it goes back to the other part you just said. Ancestrally, we we come from a long line of people that come suffering and persecution and damnation to get to where we are right now. And we still have a ways to go, but there's still ingrained in us that no matter how hard you fall, the only way to go is fucking up. And black women have taken that to another level. That if they get knocked down through whatever reasons, or they get knocked down because of their attachment to a black man in their life, they can either fall short, not do anything, or just say fuck it. And Florida Evans themselves the fuck back up on their feet and do what they got to do to get to the good time.
Not the Florida Evans. Okay. I feel you. I definitely feel you. And black women, I want to say something. Y'all to the black mothers that's teaching their daughters that being independent is more important than obtaining a husband. Y'all are not helping whatsoever. Anywho, yeah, just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, man. But back to let me share that one more time. Back to Caster Saminya. You know what I'm saying? See, this right here, shit like this, for real, I take shit like this as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? That's how I take it. You know what I'm saying? She's 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? She's in her 30s and she fucking shit up, obviously. Because they got to come and ask this woman to take medicine to lower her testosterone.
She's not
Her
the first
naturally
individual they've
her
done this to.
naturally gifted well, yeah, I'm speaking for all of them that they done did this too. We
Mhm.
we, we got to take this shit as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? You Cassius Semenya, obviously you're too fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they're asking you to take medicine to lower your naturally gifted testosterone so that they can keep up. That's how good you are. That's how good we are. You know what I'm
That
saying?
they
Hold on,
want
let me go back.
to
Yo, seriously, that's how good we are, though. You know what
that
I'm
they
saying?
want to
They
water
ask us
down. They
to,
want to water down a strong drink so everyone else can.
yeah, yeah, basically, yeah, basically. You know, I mean, but how stupid does that make them look, though? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it
I
doesn't
mean,
because they.
I mean, when you really think about it, though, it's like y'all the fucking what that was the Olympics, right?
But hold
Yeah,
on. But black people are the
like
only ones getting upset about this. Everyone else is looking at it as, oh, this is them trying to even the playing field for all women. Which, if that was also the case, they want to be even the playing field in men's sports because there's some cats in the NFL that are running at a higher level of motherfucking
yeah.
machismo and testosterone
Hey,
than the
look,
rest of them.
listen, that little motherfucker Tyreek Hill, well, he on the Dolphins now. He's not how fast that little motherfucker is.
So what are they
They
gonna
they
do? Are they gonna add weights to his shoulder pads and everything?
they
So
probably piss him every other game. They probably give him
yeah,
a piss test. But
getting
seriously, like
the way they get away with it is by they citing feminism, equality. They look at it in terms of
man, look,
even in the playing field, and then trying to
fuck
call
them
foul.
playing field my ass. We throw Hadoukens at them motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. We're better than y'all. We've always been naturally better than y'all. We can't fucking help it. Don't get mad at us. Take it up with God. He created us. Take it up with the creator, god damn it. Shit. What the hell we supposed to do? I mean, y'all gotta imagine. Imagine if y'all was us. If y'all was us, what the fuck could y'all do? What could y'all do about it? You'd be happy as hell that you got it. So what the fuck? Don't blame us. Because we was the chosen goddamn people. Your weak ass. Y'all die by the sun anyway. You know what I'm
Motherfucker.
saying? The sun nourishes us. It kills them. No, seriously, man. Cause this be the bullshit, man. Like this motherfucker that hasn't even hold on, I gotta go back to it again. He hasn't even identified, like he hasn't even got a sex change or nothing whatsoever. Hold on, let me go back. Ain't got no sex change whatsoever. They're basically letting a man compete in women's sports because he just so-called transition. Basically, he just said, "Okay, I identify as a woman now. Y'all have to let me swim. Yay, I'm number one now. You feel good about yourself, Leah? Huh? You feel good about yourself that the only way that your ass could get to number one was to identify as a woman and jump in women swimming? You suck. You some trash. Throw the whole whatever the hell it is away. Don't just throw what the Dre, Dre, when the last time you ever drop kick somebody, Dre?
It was like 2012.
2012?
Yeah,
Man, listen. I ain't even
that
gonna
was the
lie.
last time.
I ain't even gonna lie. If I had a genie, you know the genie that give you three wishes, I would waste one of my wishes on being able to drop kick the hell out of this motherfucker and get away with like
Actually, it was
just
a Shawn Michaels super
oh,
kick.
I hit him with the ghetto blaster. You remember Bad News Brown from wrestling? His name was Bad News
Yeah.
Brown, and he did his finishing move was called the ghetto blaster. I hit this motherfucker with the ghetto blaster. But man, that's this be the bullshit, people. I'm trying to tell y'all, this be the bullshit. We got to tone it down for them to compete with us. How fucking great are we? Huh? How great are we, Dre?
I mean, you got to be pretty damn great. Somebody's trying
like
to
like
forcibly get you to take drugs to not be as good as you are.
listen, and how embarrassed do you have to be to go and ask another race that you know what I'm saying? Ask another race that question. You know what I'm saying? To walk up and be like, "Oh, excuse me, you mind taking some medicine?" The Lord's
And
will. I mean,
also the science
everyone.
behind it.
I know, but
But
you know,
look, the
Dre,
science behind it is
they always send a black man though. They always send a nigga to tell a nigga. So I'm pretty sure it was a black person that brought it to her, that brought the news to her.
but
You
they
know what I'm
keep
saying?
trying to do this shit, and sports science keep pointing out that a true athlete is if they are sticking to their workout regimen, improving their cardiovascular system, muscle development, blood flow, all of that. Sports science and medicine has pointed out the natural occurring hormone in that athlete's body is going to be at a much higher level. And depending on that person, the level is everyone's level isn't going to be the same. Somebody's level is going to be higher than another person's on the team, and so on and so forth. And it usually is based off the biology of the athlete and their level of training, their commitment to it, their diet, how much, what they're doing to maintain that edge, their strength and ability. So I mean, the fact that they're trying to tell somebody, "Yo, your test is just too high," it flies in the face of their equality standard for trans athletes. They're wanting some individuals who just so happen, most of them that they want to water down are black women, to tell them to take suppressors and to change one girl, she track star, not the one we think about, not the famous one that didn't get the race in Tokyo, but this was years ago, and they came up to her and was like, well, you're testing too high in this area for hormones and everything, and da 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 da. But you never hear them do this with the Norwegian athletes who, how they're built. Their ancestors are muscular, and it still trends down into the current generation. Russians, basically the Slavic people, a lot of the women have that genetic stock in them that with little training it can come out, but you never see them having someone do that.
Well, bottom line, fuck y'all, we're better, because y'all had to ask us to take medicine so that y'all can compete with us. So, Dre, let's take a couple seconds to laugh at these motherfuckers, shall we? We're better than you. One more time, goddamn it, because I like it. We're better than you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's our time, man. It's fucked up. It's real fucked up.
Yeah.
But that's the world we're living in today. You know what I'm saying? We're just that great. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all make sure y'all tune in next week, same time, same place. Well, damn, we're streaming in like four different places now. Tune in to all of them: Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram,
YouTube,
is a breeding ground of insanity.
All that shit. Okay, somebody's okay. Wait a minute, hold on. See,
that's not even worth reading.
It sure ain't. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all here next week. The same place, same time. It's your boy Farrah Bazaar.
And your co-host Andre Scott.
And y'all have been watching No Filter. Y'all stay tuned, because we stay talking shit.